Hi, it's me again with Corel tips and tricks. Pretty cool flower effect and really pretty easy. Let's just take this thing out of the way. I'm going to start off with an ellipse and I'm going to hit P, very important in this case. Then I'm going to take two other ellipses and I'm going to hit the plus key, and then while holding down the control button, I'm going to move that over. I'm going to fill this in with the Smart Fill tool to get a new shape. Smart Fill makes a new object. I'm going to move it over. I'm going to left click, right click. And then here's where your artistic ability would come in. If you grab that and Control D, holding down the control button so it'll say, and then this way you could make your flower skinnier in the middle or whatever. That's pretty good right there. We're going to take the Smart Fill tool. I'm going to do it in blue at first. I'm going to hit P, put it in the center of the page. Let's just get rid of all this stuff. I'm going to hold down the control button and I'm going to put it about right there. Now I'm going to test it to see, I can actually have them touching, but I don't want them overlapping too much. So I'm going to Control D, Alternate C, and I'm just going to move it by hand. And if you look, we could go 15 degrees, okay? Now what I'm going to do, instead of duplicating that, I'm going to Control or Alternate C to have it rotate from the center. I'm going to go to Windows, Dockers, and Transform, and I'm going to rotate it 15 degrees, and that's a shame I don't know that. 360 divided by 15 is 24, but we only need 23 because we have one. But before I do that, I was just testing that. Let's make this thing yellow. Let's get the interactive fill tool and bring that in, and let's put a little red, just so the tips are red. Now it's still in the center of the page, and I can rotate it. Now I'm going to get rid of my circle. I'm going to Control G to group that. I'm going to Control to duplicate it, and I could go in manually, but see, Corel is going to keep getting them bigger and bigger and bigger. And, you know, it doesn't really matter because it's your flower. But if we take this, let's make sure we got two copies. And let's make a duplicate of that, holding down the Shift key and bring it into a smaller one. And then we'll open up the Blend Docker, so we'll select them all, select both objects, two objects selected. We'll go to Effects and Blend. This time, let's blend them 7 times. And look at the effect you get. Wow, that's pretty outstanding. See, the other one I had a 20 degree, and I kind of like this more. It's got more vibrant, and it's still spaced out differently. You know what we could maybe try is to grab that, hold down the Shift key. See, it's going to kind of change them all, but they're still going to be spaced out a little bit too much. And then you could actually bring it into a lot smaller and have that. Anyway, hope that gave you an idea or two, and thank you for watching.